Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out of here well before the top of the hour. I want to give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the Drive-Thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time as we deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who's on the show for today. All right. We got James Clark with us, still showing up in 4x3. We got to figure out how to get him to 16x9. It's 20th Century James. And we got Chris Ruffolo. Rod Zawacky will be signing in here bottom of the hour. We got Tony Brown. We got Shane Mickle and Ninos. And here's how they're going to line up for today. We got Brown, Ninos, Mickle, Ruffolo, Clark, Zawacky, and then I will close this one out. All right, Chris, welcome back. 100%.
Trying to be, Tony, trying to be. It's one day at a time, but I'm happy to be back. Happy to be with my drive-through family, my Pick Dogs family, and I'm ready to get this one started.
All right, let's go. Let's get this one started. Let's go out to Las Vegas, Nevada. And let's go ahead and welcome to the show Tony Brown. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Top of the leaderboard, doing great work here over at Pick Dogs. Over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's bring him in now. Tony, what's going on?
What's going on? How's it doing? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well. All right, here we go. 8 Eastern Time. This one's on ACC Network. College hoops. We got the ACC battle going on here. Is Pittsburgh here to host Notre Dame. Notre Dame on the road laying 4, total 127.
Yeah, this is a classic battle of offense versus defense. Notre Dame is coming off back-to-back wins where they put up over 80 points. And Pittsburgh is coming off back-to-back wins as well where they held opponents to under 60. So, you know what they say, offense wins games, defense wins championships. Good offense of Notre gets stifled tonight by the great defense of Pittsburgh. Pitt's got the home court advantage, and Notre Dame hasn't won away from home. They've only played twice, but they lost both games. So now we're asking them to do something they've never done and do it by winning by 5. So I'm just not going to buy it. It's a real shot. Pitt wins outright tonight, keeping Notre Dame offense in check and getting the points just for insurance. So we're going to take Pitt +4 for the safe on the money line if you want to gamble a little bit, because I do think they win this one outright.
All right, yeah, you said that you like the money line with the send in here. Pitt money line +154 here against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. All right, Chris, when you see Notre Dame on the road, hasn't been pretty this year.
No, it hasn't, and I think it hasn't been pretty for Notre Dame for much of the season. Earlier on in the season, they couldn't cover themselves a bed sheet, let alone trying to cover a point spread. But I'm with Tony here. I don't like Pitt as much as the next person, but I'm not ready to lay 4.5 points with Notre Dame, even on the road against Pitt. Pitt's done a good job bringing teams down to their level and keeping them within arm's reach. Look what they did against St. John's. It beat them by 2, and I think they were getting double digits in that game. So I like Pitt plus the points in this one as well.
Yeah, I'm with you there. When you look at the Notre Dame 2 road games, they played 2 of them, giving up 51% shooting, 42% from 3. It's been some ugly. They've been weak on the offensive glass as well, and they don't defend that 3-point line. Pitt money line +154 against Notre Dame. This one will have a start time of 8 Eastern Time. This one will be on ACC Network. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Premium where Tony Brown is doing fantastic work here. Take a look at this past 30 days, 2,220 units of profit. Showing profit this season as well in the NHL as we welcome the NHL back to the sports rotation. All right, Tony, what do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
We got a big card tonight. We have 5 games on the board. I have 3 NHL plays. The NHL started back tonight after the layoff, and we're all over that. All 3 games, we have plays on those. I have my college basketball and my college football play of the day. So we got 5 games up there. You can get those visually, or you can get them on my pass with my 5 play. And we already started off the day with a win in the Houston in the bowl game. So we already started off cashing. We look to finish cashing for the rest of the night and the rest of the week.
That's Cash here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the numbers here past 30 days, 2,220 units of profit, fully documented. Visit Tony's Brown profile page over at Pick Dogs Premium. Scroll down to the bottom where it says Pick History. You'll see every play that he's released. You'll see that Tony Brown was on the Houston Cougars in this game, getting the win here and adding a unit of profit. He was all on the right side of that Miami Dolphin game last night as well. And, of course, showing profit this season in NHL as well as the NFL, showing profit yesterday in the past 30 days. Get on board with Tony Brown. He has a 3-pack right now. We're back on the ice. His 3-way, 3-play right now. So get on board with that. He also has a college basketball bookie buster, NBA top play. Lots of plays right now from Tony Brown. As a matter of fact, he puts them all into a 5-pack. So it's 50-star 5-pack bookie blowout right now. Affordable pricing, $44.99 for Tony Brown's 5-pack. But again, why don't you the better value here, Tony Brown, is get your 1 month all sports pass.
Yeah, I mean, if you're serious about making money, you can't afford not to get that pass. We got the college bowl games just right around the corner. We had some small ones, but we got that college playoff, and then we'll have the national championship coming up all within those 30 days. You got the NFL playoffs will start in those 30 days. It's just the passes are all inclusive, so you don't have to keep paying per day, per play, or per sport. It's 30 days of plays, no matter what I release, playoffs, championship picks, all included. So those passes, they break down to like $10 a day. I said, if you're serious about making money betting sports, you got to grab those passes.
Yeah, that 1 month off sports pass, your best value right there from Pick Dog Premium. Every play from Tony Brown for 30 days. NFL playoffs as well. Take it past the divisional rounds when you get that 1 month all sports pass from Tony. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Tony, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
All right, man. It's always a pleasure to be here, and I'll see you guys in a few days.
All right, Tony Brown here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on. Joined here by Chris Ruffolo. Up next, a familiar face you see here on the drive-thru. You also see him on many of the shows here on Pick Dogs. It's El Ninos. So let's go ahead and bring in El right now. I think we can get him signed in right here. El, what's happening?
Going pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. All right. We got you
good
tonight.
To have Chris back.
Yeah, good to have Chris back, and you back in your studio, away from all the poker action. A little break from that. We got a late night game tonight, 10 Eastern time. Kings to host the Thunder here with the Kings 5.5 point favorites, total 224.
Yeah, they are. They're just coming off that 5-point win over the Pelicans. They were fortunate that Ingram that went down that game, so they took advantage of that. But they had also been playing some real good basketball. They kind of came in this season like looking one of the worst teams in the league, but they've actually won 4 of their last 5 games now, and I was against them with the Pelicans. I said that Ingram injury was unfortunate, but they did take full advantage of that. Sacramento just got blown out by the Grizzlies that now do have Ja Morant back, but they also had recently lost to Memphis without Morant by 19, so that's kind of concerning. They just haven't looked good lately. Coming in here, they've faced a couple tough teams, like in their last 3, losing those last 3. But we've also seen them lose to some weaker teams before that recently. So just not liking what I'm seeing with these Kings. They are at home. They may be the better team on paper, but Oklahoma's playing the better basketball right now, and I expect them to at least keep this game competitive, if not win it outright. And I'm taking the points with the Thunder here. Maybe even taking a little shot on the money line as well.
All right, El Ninos here going to take OKC Thunder plus 5.5 here against the Kings. All right, Chris. Looks like COVID's finally caught up with OKC. They've been able to dodge some of these bullets, but looks like it's a lot of supporting cast members here down. But a lot was made of that loss to Memphis by the Kings. Alvin Gentry going off on the team. They had a spirited practice yesterday. What say you in this one?
Yeah, I think Alvin Gentry sort of getting on the team sort of did wake them up. But the fact of the matter is that the Kings, the knock was always that they're missing De'Aaron Fox, they're missing Marvin Bagley. COVID's really catching up with this team, and now, well, their first game back really didn't help them, and they lost that game handily against Memphis. OKC's been a cover darling for us all season long. It's one of those things where I think you keep riding it till the wheels fall off, and that's why I'm taking the Thunder and the points as well in this one.
Yeah, agreement here on Thunder plus 5.5 against the Kings. This one will have a start time of 10 p.m. Eastern time. Watch it over on NBA League Pass channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium, where El Ninos having a great season here from the NBA. Wow, COVID, who needs COVID? I can find him. 1,134 units of profit this year from the NBA, also showing profit like in the NHL as well. All right, now we got a nice card from the NBA tonight. 8 games. We got a college football game in primetime with the UCLA game canceled. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, unfortunately I had to play in that one, but it did get canceled, so my 5-pack is now... I also had another game go off earlier, so my 5-pack down to just NBA and NHL now. So you got 3 NBA bets and 2 from the NHL. check that out. Grab a long-term pass, or better yet, pair me up with your other favorite capper for your best deal.
All right, that's right, guys. Get on board here with El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Prim. You see the numbers, 1,134 units of profit. We always talk about this, guys. Visit his profile page. Go down to Pick History. You can see all the plays that he releases. It all adds up here for the numbers that we're posting up here. Also showing profit here last 24 hours. A big day yesterday, past 30 days as well. And over at Pick Dogs Prim, El Ninos posts a 5-pack for $50. Get every play that El Ninos releases today. His best bets of the night are yours for that one price. Or if you prefer, like we're talking about right now, go with a long-term pass, a 7-day all sports pass. Will get you all the Bulls. The following bowl game is Tuesday, right? So you get the rest of the bowl action here from El Ninos, including the 2 playoff games coming up. With that 7-day all sports pass, you'll also get all his Week 17 NFL, NBA, college hoops. He also posts a lot of NHL over at Pick Dogs Premium, so you'll get the NHL as well. And El Nino showing profit this year in the NBA as well as the NHL. 7-day all sports pass over at Pick Dogs Premium. Add a second capper with 2-for-1 cap promotion. Your best value there. All right, El, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you. We'll possibly stand by and may talk with you again tomorrow.
Always ready and always a pleasure being on here, Tony.
All right, El Nino's here on the drive through. Right, let's continue our coverage here. Joined by Chris, guys. Just a reminder. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Of course, free picks every single day. It all gets started with that morning show. And that morning show will begin here now with Mitch, just Mitch, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, you got Mitch. He likes to release a lot of those 7 picks in 5 minutes. And, of course, a lot of his betting tools show in the mornings. You also have the 11 a.m. show where you got Joe Madden in the host chair, flanked by Rod Zawacky and Brian Bittler. And then the soccer show. It looks like I think the Puckin show is back. So, looking crazy, the hockey show. Then we're here Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time with the drive. We always ask you for the subscription, guys. Subscribe so you can get up to date with all the show releases, and of course those likes, those thumbs up, Chris, really helps us move up the rankings.
Absolutely, Tony, helps us build up an audience. And like I said, I always say, without the Pick Dogs family, there is no Pick Dogs. We'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves about games and hoping that somebody would tune in and watch. So definitely thank you guys for all the love and support, because you've helped us get to where we are today. Show you guys how much we appreciate it. We're going to get right back on that horse. 2-team parlay for college hoops tonight, including 1 premium play for myself and a premium that I wish I could have went back, or a game that I wish I could have went back and put it as premium. 2-game parlay tonight for college hoops. 150 likes. We'll get that for you.
150 likes, guys. Let's keep those thumbs up coming here. Let's continue on here on the drive-through. We got college football to get to, and let's bring in Shane Mickle. You find him over at Pick Dog Premium. Shane, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing today?
It's going great. Going great. All right, here we go to college football at Chase Field in Arizona. Here has Minnesota here facing West Virginia with the Golden Gophers here in 5 total. A low total here, 44.5.
Yeah, it's a game. I have a play, or I don't have a play. This is almost a premium pick, but I already had 2 college football plays and didn't want to put in the third. But this is premium level play for me. I'm going to take the Gophers here in this game. One big key with this Gophers team is, other teams are having players opt out, COVID issues, injuries. This might be the healthiest team in college football right now. Not one player opted out to get ready for the NFL draft. And then another big key with this Gophers team is the offensive line is one of the best offensive lines in college football. I think they're going to find a ton of success running the ball against West Virginia. And then Matt Simon will be calling the plays for the Gophers. They just fired Mike Sanford. And I really didn't like the way he called the plays for the Gophers last year. He didn't get the most out of Tanner Morgan. And the last time Matt Simon was the play caller here for the Gophers was against Auburn, I think 2 years ago in the Outback Bowl. And that was a game the Gophers won. Tanner Morgan had a really big game in that one. And I think Tanner Morgan has another big game against this West Virginia defense. Now this might not be a game, where the Gophers put up 35 or 40 points. But one thing that's often overlooked with this Gophers team is their defense. I think their defense slows down West Virginia in this game. I think the Gophers cover this number here. Take the Gophers laying the points.
All right, Shane here is going to take Golden Gophers here laying the 5 here against West Virginia. All right, Chris, what say you here in this one? We did see Minnesota here get some good wins at the end of the season.
Yeah, that they did. And I mean, West Virginia was a team that I had a hard time really figuring it over the course of the season. So, I mean, they really didn't do much to earn my trust. I was looking at the under in this one because, like Shane said, I think Minnesota has a really underrated defense, one that doesn't get enough recognition. But I think West Virginia's going to do their best to keep everything in front of them as well and keep everything intact. But, either way, I think 45 as of a total as it is, especially for a bowl game, I think it's still too high. I'm going to take the under in this one.
Yeah, and I think also when they announced, I think the lead running back that got hurt in the Ohio State game, I think is with Abraham. It was he announced he's coming back next year, right?
Yeah, that Gophers loader. I mean, I'm honestly surprised. I won't be shocked if one of those running backs transfer. There's 4 starting caliber running backs that are going to be fighting for time next year.
Yeah, because it's funny, you're right, because they still finished with a good season after losing. They must have had injuries to 3 starters, right? I mean, they were just be able to reload. And again, you got to definitely give credit to that offensive line.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, that might be the big concern next year is, I think 5 of the 6 key offensive linemen are gone next season.
Oh.
But in this game, they're going to want to go out on top, and with the Gophers mantra, that's running the ball, and running the ball some more.
Well, if they get in the transfer portal and get a quarterback, look out. Look out, because I think that's been their holdup here for years. It's been years there at Minnesota. Gophers laying 5 against West Virginia. This one will have a start time. It's your late game, 10:15 Eastern time over on ESPN. All right, Shane, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs PM tonight. We got that game. We do have a game starting here in about a half an hour. The Mike Leach Bowl. Right now we got college football going on with Shane doing fine work. 839 units of profit. Shane, what do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, I'm coming off a perfect 5-0 day yesterday. I did already have my college bowl game of the year. Just hit the over there in that Louisville game, but we still have plenty of meat on the bone left tonight. We got 2 different 3-packs. One 3-pack includes a college football game. But if you don't get a 3-pack within the next 30 minutes when that game goes off, hop on my nighttime 3-pack that includes all basketball. Both those packages are $39.95. Or hop on something long-term. I've had a couple long-term subscriptions the last couple of days. I really appreciate that. That's definitely your best bang for the buck. The plays have been heating up. And so save some money and hop on long-term.
Yeah, get long-term here with Shane Mickle over at Pick Dogs Premium. See the numbers here. 839 units of profit college football, 725 units of profit NFL. Remember, he finished number 2 in the NBA, so Shane can really deliver. That was last season's numbers there, finishing in the NBA, showing profit past 30 days, showing profit here the past 7 days, coming off a strong day yesterday. Shane's got his 3-pack, Tuesday night 3-pack. He's got an afternoon 3-pack as well. Of course, he mentioned a game starting here about half an hour, so get on board with those. Or better yet, why not go ahead and get on board with a 1-month all-access pass from Shane. Get all his plays for the month. That'll cover you the remainder of college football season, even the championship game. That'll get you into through the divisional round of the NFL playoffs with that 1-month all-sports pass, as well as all your NBA, all your college hoops, NHL as well. 1-month all-sports pass, your best value over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can add a second capper with 2-for-1 cap promotion, even greater value there. All right, Shane, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk again in a couple days.
Sounds good. Have a good night, you guys.
Good night. Shane Mickle here on the drive-through. All right, Chris, why don't you give us an update on the likes?
I'm telling you, we're at 56 likes right now. We've got 164 people watching, so we still got another 3-4 cappers to go. We're already at the point where if everybody that's watching right now just hit the like button, we'd already have that 2-leg college hoops parlay for you tonight. So don't wait. Get those likes in, then we'll get you that parlay for tonight's action.
Let's get those likes, those thumbs up coming in. Someone who's good for 50 here is Chris. He's up next. So we got your game up for you right now as we've got the Pelicans to host the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers down to 3.5. I see this number up throughout the afternoon. We got the total 12.5.
Yeah, and this was a game that I kind of keyed in on last night because all over the place. I saw 5.5 this morning, 3 at some spots, 3.5 now. But I'm still going to ride the Cleveland Cavaliers, mainly because, yes, these are 2 teams that are dealing with the injury bug right now, and Jonas Van is probable to come back for the Pelicans, which would be a big presence inside, considering that the Cavs are still down, still down some big men in the middle. But the fact of the matter is, Cleveland's been a cover machine this season. They faced adversity all year long, but yet they're still coming out smelling like roses. 25-8 against the number this season. It's part of a 20-13 record. And, New Orleans, like I said, this is a team that's young. They're going to get confidence as they keep building up wins. But I think this is one of those cases where you just keep riding the hot hand until it stops paying off. And as of late, Cleveland's given us no reason to really hop off of them here. And I'm going to take the 3.5, lay it with Cleveland in this one.
All right, Chris is going to go ahead and take the Cavaliers here, lay the 3.5 against the against the New Orleans Pelicans, and I really can't argue that pick at all. And there was one injury that I was looking really keen on here, and it's Ingram. And if we all remember the start of the NBA season and how dreadful Pelicans were because Ingram was not on the court. And when I saw him on the injury report, I said, "Oh, that's an instant fade here against this Pelicans team because man, they just totally collapsed without him." We know the story here with Zion. It's a sad story. Part his fault for getting fat, and part bad luck in my opinion. But anyway. The Ingram factor with the Pelicans, when he's not in the lineup, it gets ugly.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you're already missing one star in Zion. Well, but we already knew that he was missing. But the fact of the matter is, where else is the scoring going to come from if you're the Pelicans? And Brandon Ingram has probably been the heart and soul of this team, for the last couple of years, really since he came into the league. And, since he was traded to the Pelicans. But, I just think that even with all the guys that the Cavaliers are missing, you could potentially get a couple of them back tonight. Jared Allen nearing the end of that COVID protocol time period, I would help in the middle. But I still think the Cavs just a better team playing better basketball. They've seemed to become really cohesive with all the adversity. And like I said, I think they just get the job done tonight.
Well, here's another injury that we can verify here. Hart is now out. I got him as out, so Josh Hart will not play. We know for sure Ingram is not going to play. Valanciunas is still a game-time decision, so we get the results there here from Hart out for the Pelicans. Cleveland laying 3.5 against New Orleans Pelicans. This one will have a start time of 8 Eastern time, NBA League Pass channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. Chris, doing well, good work here in the NFL. We're getting down to the final 2 weeks of the NFL season, but we'll talk NFL on Thursday. But tonight we've got still 2 bowl games left to go. The Mike Leach Bowl, and of course we got that Minnesota-West Virginia game as well. And of course NBA and NHL is back on the ice. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got a couple things going on tonight, Tony. I got my NBA black card, my favorite play from the NBA tonight in the NBA action. Or, like I said, I got my Mike Leach Bowl play going up on the board tonight. I got that up there for $29.95. Or, guys, if you want something long-term, Jay mentioned it earlier, this is the best time. And sorry, Tony Brown mentioned it earlier as well. This is the best time for everybody to hop on long-term because all these sports are bleeding together. You're going to start getting the NFL playoff action very, very soon. You're going to start getting the rest of college, you're going to get the rest of college bowl season, including the playoff games. This is where college hoops is starting to really heat up. I can tell you, I'm looking at the schedule every single day. We're looking at potentially close to 100 games, if not more, on Saturday alone. This is where the schedule is really picking up, and this is where we do our best work. So definitely take advantage of those long-term passes, whether it's me or someone else as part of the 2-for-1 capper promotion, because you can't go wrong. We say this all the time, but it's for good reason. It's some of the best value that you'll find anywhere in sports handicapping. So check it out over at Pick Dogs Premium.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Chris Ruffolo over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing profit here the past 30 days, as well as coming off a good day yesterday. And you can see the numbers here from the NFL this season. And, of course, you come off a really great season last year in college hoops. So you visit Pick Dogs Premium as Chris has his plays up there. Forget the Holiday Bowl. That one's canceled, so don't get those. But we've got the Liberty Bowl lockdown. We've got an NBA black card up there. Or better yet, why don't you go ahead and get the Chris's long-term pass. He talked about that 7-day sampler. That'll get you through the New Year's Day bowl games as well as the LSU game, which is on Tuesday with that 7-day all sports pass. Got you covered here for NFL week number 17. And you can reassess everything and go longer term. Maybe get one of his season passes up there. I'm sure Chris will have an NFL playoff pass. So get on board with that 7-day all sports pass with Chris Ruffolo. Add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, let's continue on here. The show is joined with Chris. Chris, where do we sit with the likes?
Well, Tony, we didn't get 50 in my segment. We got about 30. We're up to 88 right now. Got 184 people watching. Again, guys, we're at the point where everybody that's watching right now, just hit the like button. We'd be at that goal. So it doesn't cost you a cent. You don't even miss hearing our lovely voices. You just have to take away from the video for just a second, hit that like button, then you're back in the action.
Very, very, very good, guys. Keep those likes, those thumbs up coming up. By the way, if you miss any of the picks on the show, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. James Clark will help us out with that. Speaking of James Clark, he's up next. James, find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. James, what's happening?
Not much, guys. How are y'all doing?
Doing well, doing well. All right, here we go with our game tonight, 7 Eastern time. It's the Magic. Someone asked if you believe in magic in the chat room. We'll find out from James Clark. I don't know. I think we got a little tip off there. 7 Eastern time. We got the Bucks road favorites 14.5, total to 15.5.
You know, guys, you look at these two teams. You look at the Bucks without Giannis, what they've been doing, and you know we preach health. all season long. So this Bucks team is healthy, and when you got a healthy Bucks team, I mean, you know, they won a chip last year. You know, they're beating people. I seen the record. The defending champs don't win on Christmas Day. Well, the Bucks did, and I just think, you know, they wouldn't be surprised if they're not back in the finals again this year. And you know, playing this Magic team that has you know, injuries, all kinds of injuries are out for COVID, whatever reason is. You know, down, they're not that good of a team anyways, and then they're down some key players that they do have. I really like the Bucks to win this by 15 or more, probably 20. I really like the Bucks in this spot, guys.
All right, James says a total blowout here with the Bucks laying 14.5 here against the Orlando Magic. And Chris, looking at this is the cleanest injury report Milwaukee's had. I mean, I don't even see DiVincenzo on it, unless he may just be I know he was going through conditioning. He may be available, but only Lopez, who had to go through that back procedure, shows on out here. And you got pretty much a healthy Bucks team against you know, a team from Orlando that's just been battered and bruised the entire season. And you're muted there, Chris.
There we go. I was muted. Sorry, I was coughing up a storm over here. I was seeing Sandro Mamukelashvili for Milwaukee out as well, but I think it's because he was in COVID protocols, so he won't be there for this one, but he's been a role player at best. I'm with James on this one. I don't think you can go any other way other than the Bucks here. Maybe if you wanted to take aside something with the Magic, you go under on their team total 100.5. I think this is a spot where the Magic once again struggle to get to 100 points. I also don't know where the scoring is going to come from.
Yeah, difficult here where the scoring come from this Magic team. It looks ugly here on the Orlando side. Bucks laying 14.5 against the Magic. This one will have a start time of 7 p.m. Eastern time over on NBA League Pass channel. Let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. Look at James Clark doing fine work this season in college football. We got a game tip starting here in about 15 minutes right now. The Air Force game has gone final, so this next game should start on time. All right, James, what do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Well, I had 3 different 3-packs. You know, the Holiday Bowl got canceled. That's probably my favorite play that I had for college football. I still got one play. You know, it's going to be a 2-pack now. It's not going to be a 3-pack. But you know, I got a 3-pack of the NBA plays. And I got a 3-pack of NBA, my best NBA plays, and 2 college basketball plays. So, you know, guys, look at that. You know, we'll have more college football coming up. But, you know, been hot here lately in the NBA, college football, and in the NFL here lately, been real hot. So, you know, maybe check out the long-term pass, or after you get the one of these 3-packs today, we go 3-0, upgrade to 3, 7, or 30 days. Or, like I say, guys, every time I'm on the show, we got the best cappers in the world, and we do by far. So team me up with one of them, and we'll put some money in your pockets, fellas.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with James Clark over at Pick Dogs Premium. See the numbers: 1,326 units of profit documented in college football this season. Also showing profit in the NBA, 726 units of profit. And, of course, the past 30 days, 7 days has been on fire, 968 units of profit. I'm getting all this information from James's profile page, so please visit it and hit Pick History. You'll find all the plays that he releases. And tonight over at Pick Dogs Premium, James Clark, well, you'll be able to find several plays up there. He's got multi-packs tonight, 3-packs up there, NBA. He's actually bundling some college hoops in there for you. But again, that long-term pass is your best bet. Maybe that 7-day all-sports pass. Get on board with James for the 7 days. That'll take you throughout the remainder of this bowl season. That'll take you to that LSU game for next week, which concludes the regular season bowl game. You get the 2 playoff games here that we got coming up here on Friday, as well as all his NFL Week 17, NBA, college hoops with that 7-day all-sports pass. You got a second capper with 2-for-1 cap promotion, even greater value there. All right, James, as always, great having the show. Continue that success. We'll talk to you a little bit later here on the recap.
All righty, Tony. Appreciate you having me on the show. Good luck to everybody. Let's cash some tickets, and let's go Mountaineers tonight.
All right, let's go Mountaineers. Yes, I like the sound of that one. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru, joined by Chris. Where do we sit with the likes?
Well, Tony, I think we know who you may have in that game. But either way, we're at 117 likes right now. We got 234 people watching. Literally, guys, that means only half the people that are watching right now hit the like button. So we can do better. All we need is 33 more likes. and we'll get you that 2-leg parlay for the college hoops action tonight.
That's right, guys. And, of course, the Mike Leach Bowl, we make fun of it because it's all about Mike Leach, it seems like. But anyway, Chris has a play on that. That game will start in 10 minutes. So about 50 after the hour, I guess, is the official start time now on that one. So visit Pick Dogs Premium, get Chris's play there. Someone here asked about it. There was a puck show tonight, right? A hockey show? Just want to let the audience. I'm pretty sure there was.
As far as I know, there was.
Yeah, so check the channel for some hockey
picks. There was,
yeah. We don't have hockey on the show tonight, but if you want your hockey picks, once our show is over, go and watch the replay of Joe Madden's hockey show. It's called Puckin' Crazy. There's plenty of hockey picks for you there. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru here. Join with Chris. We're going to now go ahead and welcome in. Well, he'll answer the show question for us. It's Rod Zawacky. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. He'll let us know if there's a show, a pick up there, a show, because he's usually, you find him on that show all the time. So let's go ahead and bring in Rod Zawacky right now if I'm over at Pick Dogs Premium. Rod, what's happening?
Not too much. We did do a Puckin' Crazy show. So, every game got covered on the Puck show today. So if you're looking for hockey plays, go check it out. Every game was covered and talked about by 3 different guys. So
beautiful. All right, guys. So I'll be able to get those from the channel there on Pick Dogs, the Puckin' Crazy with Joe Madden. All right, Rod, let's take a look at your play for tonight. As we got the Warriors here. Oh, we do got a premium from you. Remember you said next time you came on, you were going to give a premium. So we got to remember that
Correct.
As well. Right?
We got that as well. It just kind of coincides with this whole game altogether. So.
Oh, beautiful. All right. Here we go. 10 Eastern time as the Warriors here host the Nuggets here. The Warriors laying 7.5, total 217.5.
Yeah, we're looking at this game for the first play we're going to go with is we're going to take the under in this game. You look at both these. The Warriors number 1B in the NBA. Nuggets number 11 on D in the NBA. Nuggets looks like they might be missing Morris. Is questionable for this game, and then you also look. Gordon is also game time decisions. We got a couple guys that are game time decisions there. We know who's in and who's out on the Warriors side. Curry's in as always. Iguodala looks like he might get a little time on the floor as well, so that's good to see him back for the Warriors as well. But I like the under. You look at the Nuggets 4-1 their last 5 versus a team with a winning record. To the under. Warriors 11-5 their last 16 games off of 2 days rest. To the under. Warriors also 35-17 to the under their last 53 as a favorite. And you look the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams, all the under. So I like the under as our first play for today's drive-through. And as I said last time on, we got enough likes to get us well over that number. I'll give you a premium play. And I also have a premium play on these Golden State Warriors. They've just been playing lights out hoops at home here. By far the better team. Gordon and Morris missing for the Nuggets is huge. And you look at the Nuggets, they're 0-5-1 in their last 6 in Golden State. They're also 1-7 ATS their last 8 meetings versus these Warriors. Also include my pre-premium play for you guys. Take the Golden State Warriors, lay the points. They get the win over the Nuggets tonight in this one, and take the under.
All right, we got Rod here on the under, the Warriors and Nuggets under 217.5. All right, Chris, what say you in this one? This like it really dropped from the opener.
Yeah, it did, and but I think it's still just. I'm for the record, I'm with Rod on both of these plays. But you talk about the Golden State Warriors, Tony. I know you like mentioning a lot of defensive efficiency. Golden State at home still leads the NBA 99.1 points per 100 possessions. And if we're talking about net rating in general, home and away, Golden State at home and Denver on the road, there's an 18.1 point variance between Golden State at home and Denver on the road. I think Golden State wins this by double digits. So I'm with Rod on the free play as well. I think this one stays under the number.
Yeah, total agreement here. Warriors, Nuggets under the total here, 217.5. Of course, with the premium that Rod promised from last Tuesday's show, he likes the Warriors here laying the points. And this one will have a start time of 10 p.m. Eastern time. This is your doubleheader game on NBA TV. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. Look at the numbers here from Rod Zawacky. Boy, he's been really hot in the bowl season this year. 1,070 units of profit in college football for this season, as well as showing profit in many other sports. Past 7 days, past 30 days, coming off a strong day yesterday. NBA, NHL showing profit. You're lighting up the board here, James, with winners. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
For me, when rolling along, we started the day 2-0. We hit that Air Force, so that number will go up even more with the Air Force win there on our units in college football. We've been just on a 19-3 run. Crazy there in college football. Loving it. I'm going to be sad to see the bowl season go. But still lots of time to jump aboard. And we're just making more winners. Hitting over 80% winners on that. Close to 90% winners. But tonight I got 4 plays left on the board. I had that called one college football game, the other one that got canceled. So I've changed things up. I've got a 3-pack of NBA for you. If you want just the NBA, I've got that for you. Or I've got my mixed sport package where I've got my top 2 plays in the NBA plus my top play on the ice tonight in the NHL. And that package I've guaranteed. Those are my best 3 plays on the board, and I think we sweep that package. I've got it over at Pick Dogs Premium, and I'm guaranteed that package for you that it's going to be a winner. So jump on board, and just like everybody else is saying, it's the time of year to grab something long term. Thank you to all those people that joined that last little end of the season here for $99. You've definitely made your money back and then some. So long term is definitely the way to go. Biggest savings to you guys and more winners, which is what we're doing here. Beating the books, taking the money. That's what I've been doing the last 3 months. You can go look. We've just been rolling right along. Hope it keeps rolling. That's all we do. Knocking some wood, picking right and working hard.
That's right.
Can't wait to kick off 2022. It's going to be a great year. So jump on board. We got so much sports action ahead. Just like Chris said, we got the NFL playoffs. We've got the rest of the bowl game playoffs. We got the rest of the bowl games. And then, as he said, college hoops just kicks right into action. Been rolling along in that as well. We're hitting over 50% winners there, too. So
that's right.
Lots of places to make money in Pound Town, the book.
Pound Town, the book. And I know, James, you can't wait for spring training to get over there. I can tell over there. It's been pretty brutal. But anyway, it's been bitterly cold out there north of the border from where I'm at. But anyway, guys, get on board here with Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the numbers here. We went through them. Visit his profile page. Go to his pick history. That's where I'm just reading all the numbers from. Get on board with James. He's got his plays up for you right now. His NBA Birdcage. He's got a mixed sport 3-pack up there for you. But as he said, that long-term pass is the way to go. You can get on board with his 1-week all sports pass. Every play from Rod for 1 week. That takes you through the rest of the bowl season here. Get you that LSU game as well. That's next Tuesday. And of course, you'll get into week 17 of the NFL. NHL's back on the ice. We got college hoops, NBA, 7-day all sports pass. And at the end of the 7 days, you can reassess everything. I'm sure we'll have our playoff passes from the NFL and whatnot up by then. 7-day all sports pass, your best value over at Pick Dogs Premium. Rod is always part of the morning show with Joe Madden, and of course Mitch joins you with the YouTube VIP Premium. Very good value there on YouTube when they follow the link below.
Yeah, definitely follow the link below here. Can't go wrong with the VIP. We smashed it last night with the defensive touchdown.
Oh yeah,
scored by the Dolphins last night in that VIP. So if you're part of that, we hammered that last night. So. And that's not the only time. We had Mitch's extended lines where we made massive money. There's lots of way to make money in that VIP. You get a premium pay from Joe, me, Bittler, and Mitch. Great deal. All for $100 below. Can't go wrong with that. Jump aboard. YouTube VIP Premium.
YouTube VIP Premium. Great value there. And then Rod coming through with a grand slammer last night for you, man. That was a great call there on the defensive touchdown. First touchdown there on the Dolphins side with the pick 6, right? You saw it coming, rookie QB in there.
Oh, I saw it coming. We knew it. I think I even said he was going to eat some dirt. I think you can look my write-up of that game. I said he was going to eat some dirt.
You sure
you
did.
Knew he was going to be running for his life.
Sometimes you just play the wrong opponent. You played a hot Miami Dolphin team that can get D up. We'll find out how this Saints team recovers. All right, Rod, it's always great having you show. Yeah.
You know who's next for running for their life, hey? Who's next on the Dolphins' list of fish food to eat? Don't they play the Titans? Our buddy Tannehill come to. They're going to go fish food.
Oh, yes,
next, right?
yes.
I'm so excited. As a Dolphins fan, I'm like, yeah.
Yes. You just want to see. You can't wait for that one.
Let's see how Tannehill can run.
I got some fish meat ready to go. All right,
right?
Yeah, he's ready to roll.
Can't wait. This time of year is awesome. How can you not love this time of year?
I know. It's awesome. Yeah.
You got football going. You got college hoops going. Hockey's back. Playoffs are starting.
Yeah. round the clock morning stuff, right? We got games in the morning.
Oh,
You know,
like,
if you like your blowout game,
you don't need sleep. You don't need sleep.
you don't sleep. You like your college basketball blowout games in the
right?
morning. You got those too. Yeah, so you got it rolling. All right.
Right? Yeah,
Incarnate Word is in action tonight, right? Incarnate Word is in action tonight. Can't miss that one.
Can't miss that one either. Incarnate word up.
All right. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk next week. On Friday, I should say.
Take care, everybody. Let's have ourselves a winning night.
All right. Rod Zawacky here on the drive-thru. All right, Chris, where do we sit with the likes?
Well, Tony, we beat the goal. We're at 170 likes right now, but guys, keep them coming in because the more likes, the bigger we can make this Pick Dogs brand and give you guys more and more content. So keep them coming in, but we have hit our goal. We will get you later in the recap.
All right, we shall, guys. We'll recap all the plays after my pick, and it is my turn. So let me go ahead and bring up my game information tonight. We're going to that Laker. You know, I know it was a sore subject on Monday when I talked about this team. Rockets to host the Lakers, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Lakers went up to a 6-point favorite in this one. And let me go ahead and refresh my injury report. I remember we found out Trae Young was hurt yesterday, so and it still came. The Bulls still cashed it. Let me go ahead and refresh this one to make sure we have the latest information. And we do. And okay, the Rockets are intact, so I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm good to go here with the Houston Rockets. Let me get the graphics set up here. We're going to go here definitely with the Rockets here. Take the 6. I like the 6 in this one. When you look here at this Laker team, it's just been, you know, it's been ugly. We even told you guys this when Anthony Davis went out, right? We went through all the games that he's been out or he left early, and the Lakers have just been pounded. And I thought, the Nets came in with Patty Mills and Harden and a bunch of scrubs, and they were able to beat the Lakers. They had up over a 20-point lead, even though they gave it up, but they came back and still won. But again, we know LeBron is playing through this ab injury, and when you look at the Lakers here, they failed to cover 5 of 6. They're sitting last in offensive efficiency in that 6-game period. 100 points per 100 possessions. That's you're in company. You are sleeping with the Orlando Magic right there. That's what you're doing. They have a net rating of minus 11.2, and Houston, well, they've had their troubles as well. I mean, they've not been good defensively, but when I'm getting 6 and I see in the lineup, I got Porter, I got Jalen Green, I got Eric Gordon, I got Theus, I got Christian Wood. Give me the Houston Rockets plus the 6, Chris.
Tony, how far have the Lakers fallen that we're like jumping all over 6 points with the Lakers? I mean, this was a team that had title aspirations and it just simply hasn't worked. And you know, I'm with you here on the value with the points. I lean towards the over because both teams have been scoring in bunches lately, and both teams have been playing to the over a fair bit as of late. But I'll ask you, being in that sort of near that market, what's been going wrong with the Lakers in your opinion?
I think they're too old, and that's the one thing I've said a long time about the NBA is you don't want to get older because we found that with OKC. OKC had no skill whatsoever, but they were getting every loose ball. They were faster than the Lakers were, and I played a lot of pickup basketball in my time. Once I hit 30 and I was playing against guys in their early 20s, it's a different game, man. Everyone's faster. It's different when everyone's faster than you are, and that's the problem with the Lakers. We talked with Tony Brown earlier. We're talking about what can we do any deals. They got nobody young on their roster that's any good that you can even move in a trade, you know. And that's the sad part about this team because there's very little they can do. Veterans minimums, you know, they're just kind of hitting the scrap heap with getting older, and they're just going to get older and older and older. And it's these younger teams are just faster. The Lakers' reaction time is slow. You know, you could just see it there on the court. The Lakers just seem to be slower than the opponent.
Yeah, and I think you made a very good point. It almost seems like the Lakers sold the farm to really get everybody they could to get Anthony Davis when they originally made that trade with the Pelicans. And then, like you said, bringing in guys like LeBron and Westbrook, but they didn't really do anything to sort of shore themselves at least some security for the future. I think there's only so much that you can do before you know it comes back to bite you in the butt. And I think we may be starting to see that with the Lakers.
Yeah, and so far there hasn't been an implosion. You have players and personalities that want. There's still some rumors out there with Westbrook, but you can't add another young player with them to move them. There's no one. I don't know how they're going to get out of this. So they just play through it. Of course, they've got the COVID excuse, the injury excuse. They're throwing that out there, but everyone's got it, right? It's going to hit everybody. So it's just a sad state of affair here for the Lakers. And to look at the Rockets in a spot like this, you know, again, I just gave you their lineup. I mean, I'll take them right now over this old Laker team, plus the 6. This one will have a start time of 8 Eastern Time NBA League Pass channel. All right, guys, over at Pick Dogs Premium, my 3-pack has become a 2-pack right now because the NC State UCLA game was canceled. So we got a 2-pack up there. We got an NBA as well as college football play for you up there over at Pick Dogs Premium. I'm also part of a 2-for-1 capper promotion, so you can match me up with Chris, with Rod Zawacky, Brian Bittler, El Ninos, Tony Brown, James Clark. 2-for-1 capper promotion is your best value over at Pick Dogs Premium, and get on board with that. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through. We made a like goal, Chris.
That we did, Tony. We got 191 likes. Let's try to get it to 200. I hate these odd numbers. I like the round numbers. So let's get it to 200.
Get to 200. All right, that's for fun. Let's get to 200 just for fun. All right, let's go ahead and do the recap. We got James Clark to help us out here. We started with Tony Brown. He says take Pittsburgh on the money line plus 154 against Notre Dame. El Ninos, Thunder plus 5.5 against the Kings. Shane was on Minnesota, the Golden Gophers laying 5 against West Virginia in your bowl game, your late night game. Chris was on the Cavs laying 3.5 against the Pelicans. James was on the Bucks, laid the 14.5 against the Magic. Rod, Warriors, Nuggets under 217.5. Yours truly, Rockets plus 6 against the Lakers. Let's go to Chris. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Oh boy, Tony, this is hard. It's actually me like which kind of ice cream I want. Give me the Bucks here. I like the Bucks laying the big number against the Magic. The Magic have nobody, and I think the Bucks just run rough shot on them here.
All right, let's go over to James. James, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I gotta go with Al here. Thunder getting plus 5.5 with the way they've been playing, the way Shane Gillis Alexander's been playing the last month almost, and going up against the Kings. I like the Thunder here getting 5 points.
All right, then I'll go. Yep, and I'll go here with Chris and the Cavaliers. No Ingram. We remember what the Pelicans looked like without Ingram. I mean, it was ugly. It was really ugly there. So Cavs here lay the 3.5 against the Pelicans. We made our like goal. So, Chris, what do you got for us?
All right, the 2-leg parlay. My first leg, I'll give you the game that is my premium, my Tomahawk Tuesday best bet. I love the Baylor Bears, and it's a big number, laying 38 points. But Northwestern State has done absolutely nothing this year to really solidify that they could really hang with Baylor here. I mean, yes, Northwestern State did get a cover against Texas A&M, but these are two different teams in Texas, playing the Aggies and playing the Bears. I mean, you look at what Baylor's done this season. They've covered 3 straight games when they're laying 34 points or more. I think this is just a spot where you see Baylor put a whooping on Northwestern State, win this one by 40, maybe even 50 points. This one could be over by halftime, should be over by halftime. So I'm going to take the Baylor Bears laying the big number against Northwestern State. And the other half of the parlay, the game I wish I could have put in, Lehigh getting the points against Maryland. Now, yes, this is a 1-9 Lehigh team, but this is also a Lehigh team that's, been playing some pretty good defense. They're second in the country. They're tops in the country in terms of lowest defensive three-point rate, allowing teams to just shoot 24.4% of their shot from outside. But they're also top 30 nationally in terms of 2-point defense. And Maryland, this is a team that likes to play down to their opposition. They're 0-5 against the number when they're getting more than 15 points at home this season. And, under Danny Manning, excuse me. And I think this is just a spot where Lehigh catches an overrated Maryland team. I think this is just a case of too many points with Maryland. So I'm going to take the 21.5 with Lehigh in this spot. So it's going to be the 2-leg parlay. Baylor laying the monster number and Lehigh plus the points.
All right, yeah, there you go. I looked at that Northwestern State team. This is horrible. I mean, you talk about a deep red in just about everything. Offense, defense. When you go and look at the bomb numbers, there's some pink in there. But man, that is one ugly chart for this Northwestern team out of Nacogdoches, Louisiana. 340th in defensive efficiency, 311th on the offensive side. But listen to this: 355th in the nation in 2-point defense. And Baylor is just going to gobble them up inside. I mean, it's just going to be it's going to be an ugly fest there. All right, James, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'll throw you 2 prop plays, guys. That I really like in the NBA. I like one of them is Embiid, the Sixers to win the game, and Embiid to get a double-double. It's plus 105, and it's on FanDuel if you like it. And also I like excuse me. I like LeBron to get 30 points tonight. So put them 2 together because, if the Lakers even have a chance in this game, LeBron's going to have to score. So I like LeBron to get 30 points and then Embiid to get a double-double and the Sixers win.
All right, that's from James Clark there. Thank you guys for that, for James for that. And of course, everyone's contribution with those thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. That'll do it for this edition of the Drive Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have 8 cappers booked on the show. We'll do it all over again, giving out live free sports picks for the games in primetime. Don't forget, it all gets started with that morning show. That morning show now is 10 a.m. Eastern Time, as Mitch leads it off now at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Of course, we got Joe Madden in the host seat at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with Rod and Brian. We got the soccer show. We do have the Puck and Crazy show, which started up again today. So if you're looking for those NHL picks, we have people in the chat room asking about NHL. Go to the Pick Dogs channel. Go to the archives, and you'll see the live stream from Joe Madden's Puck and Crazy there for those hockey picks. You'll get them up there as they covered. As Rod said, they covered every game in detail for today. All right, that'll do it for the show tonight. Let's bring in our crew for tonight. Wave, good night, everyone. Have yourself a